do it, and then like they were like, yeah, well he'll probably never use it. He'll just put it in his vault. And
Yeah.
he's like, what? So yeah, he does this all the time. He makes these music videos and then puts them in the vault and never
Nice.
uses them.
Nice.
And he's like, I've been working for days.
Yeah.
What are you talking
That's all
about?
right. He's gonna put it in
And
the
he
vault.
still gets
gets
paid
paid.
on. So
Yeah. Wow. Prince is weird,
Prince
man.
once challenged him to a game of basketball.
I saw that. That was pretty
Cass
funny.
Cass was actually there. I was telling him the story, and Cass will remember at the San Diego Comic Con, which is the biggest party in the country,
God, he's so
but a
glad I
week
can't.
long of week long of parties, and we were there with Stacy Keebler, and
Legs.
earlier in the night, I remember Cass introduced me to Olivia Munn, I believe. Cass was the one introducing me to her, and she's hot. She's on the Daily Show now, and we go to this big pool party, and I met Hero from Heroes, and he was a dick. And he was really rude to me, and I was sitting there going, I would throw this little motherfucker in the swimming pool and drown his ass here in front of everybody. And I would just sit there staring there. I was like, this little. And then, but like, Stacy came over and she started talking to me, and I forgot all about him. But there was a second that I was like, I would drown this little motherfucker.
What did he say to you?
He was just like trying to be all cool and shit, and I was like, motherfucker, dude, you like it's cool here, you know. Don't try to fucking big league nobody here, especially somebody
Yeah.
that will whoop your damn ass.
Yeah.
And
I seen him.
then when I was hanging out with Cass and Keebler, and then he's like, oh, okay. Then he's like kind of
Then
softened
you
up.
should change your story.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, man, don't you should be cool to everybody. Don't try
Yeah,
to big
yeah,
league people.
exactly.
You know, you little fucking.
I used to hate that
douchebag.
shit.
That's what happened
Like,
with dog and
Hero is a douche.
you know what I mean?
He was well. He was. You know, I mean, his cat might have died that day or something, so maybe he was just upset. So
Yeah.
I'll give him the benefit of a doubt. You could be a douche once, twice,
People do that.
you might get the Smithfield Strangler on your ass.
That's right. You know, I used to hate. I walk in somewhere by myself, wouldn't get noticed. You know, then they see me working over there with Rock. I'm with Rock, and they're like, "Oh, what's up, man? I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you." Yeah, I'm sorry you didn't say hello to me too, bitch. Get away from me now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody
Yeah,
should be treated the same. I treat the janitor like I treat the president. I promise you. I treat everybody the same damn way when I walk in somewhere.
Yeah, I treat everybody the same. I'm a dick to everybody.
Yes, he is.
I don't know what they're talking about.
We'll bounce
I
to
get
that.
noticed everywhere I go.
You know what?
So,
No,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? People know me.
for that stank
Better
ass
Google
breath,
my
that's what
name.
he gets noticed for.
Shoot, Google me.
Woo.
Oh man,
I get recognized.
it's about that time.
Yup. Belly up to
Y'all
the bar.
can't even have none, cause his
Yeah.
ass done got
No, he
busted
can
on
have
camera.
Yeah, all I gotta do is like kind of like tilt my head
Nah.
this way.
Nah, hell.
get out of
Drink it by myself. Good thing I own this shit and I can stay here.
Yeah. Cheers, man.
Yeah, just bump your fist.
Bam! At least I can get a fist bump that way.
This is
Well,
to
yeah, knuckle
Olivia.
bumping
This
around.
is to Olivia Munn.
Hey, y'all's gonna get really drunk after this is
Aren't you-
over
you
with.
gonna finish that
You
story?
ain't gonna believe it. It's gonna be great, man. How
Where's
was
the
that,
what
man?
story? You want some fucking Sprite?
You don't make them ugly faces when you drink liquor, man.
But don't you? Wasn't it her with the pool
Then
party
fuck off.
about pushing her into the pool and that was a.
No, I was with Stacy. We were hanging. It was just we were just all hanging around. Like nobody was really like with anybody. We were just all hanging out. And we were all friends and stuff. And like I just I mean I'm not one of those guys because I know how it is. And when you're out with friends and somebody comes up and they're a fan and they want to ask you 18 million questions and tell you a whole bunch of shit and you're like, yeah, okay, man, I really want to hang out.
Yeah.
I'm off the clock. And so if I see somebody that I'm a fan of, I'd say, hey, I'm a big fan. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
what
mean, if I only give you that, be nice.
Yeah.
And he was just a dick, and I was going, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's real tiny too. He's like this big.
My
And
size.
so I was looking at
My
him.
size.
I was looking at him down on the ground like a cockroach.
Yeah.
And I was like, I will smash this motherfucker's head off. It's all good. And I just remember, how about my screensaver?
Motherfucker loves this some Shane
No,
Helms.
it ain't. The screensaver ain't just me. It's a whole bunch of pictures. That could have been bad.
Google me, bitch.
Who is that?
That's my line. I said that to a girl one night at the club.
Yeah.
Yup
And,
needs to get a jail.
She kept talking about Matt and
I'm
Jeff,
working
and then she
on
started talking about me.
Uh-huh.
And she said, well, let me ask you about this and this and this. I said, Google me, bitch.
Yeah?
I walked out, and
How
my
did she do
voice
it?
fell out. I don't know who is this. Who's saying Google me, bitch? That's funny. Who's Google me, bitch?
Google me, bitch.
I love that. Whoever it is.
But I thought it was that party where you happened to make a comment about what would happen to you if I push you in this pool.
Man, you ain't gonna let that go, are you?
No, because that's a
I
great
didn't
story.
say anything to him.
No, not him. Olivia Mum.
What?
Some girl you punched
I'm
out.
lost.
Yeah, he is.
He's lost.
He's lost.
No, I don't understand her. About
Yeah,
that?
I could say it, but I don't want to like upset you or anybody
Oh,
else.
if I push in the pool, she'll get wet.
Yes, that story.
Actually, I may have said that.
And what was
That
the
may-
comment after
I
that?
don't
That's the one that I
I don't
love.
fucking remember.
That was great. Good stuff.
I cannot be held accountable for anything I say or do. Especially
Keep that in
Olivia
mind.
Munn. Who's
people.
Olivia Munn?
She used to work for G4.
Well, you need to Google that bitch.
Yeah.
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 Maximum
Oh, yeah.
cover model before.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
done a lot of
and you know what?
stuff.
And she's really down to earth and just cool. And that's the thing. Like we hanging around these hot chicks, her and Stacy Keebler's just one of the hottest chicks on the planet.
Yes, she is.
And they're all cool,
Amen.
you know. And Cass is fucking big pamper, and I'm the fucking hurricane, man. And I got Hero over here trying to be a dick.
Yeah.
I would stab him in the
But,
face with my
see,
comb.
Well, see, he's got a sword. He'll cut your ass up with it.
No, that's why his shit got canceled.
Oh,
Mid-season.
oh they're coming back. They're coming
Mid-season.
back, player.
I was on TV for 12 years.
Did you read about
Nope.
speaking of cool girls,
We don't
one of the
read.
girls is a UFC ring girl, and some kid who's like 17 years old just kept sending her YouTube videos and letters saying how I really like you, you're an awesome girl, I would kill if you would come with me to my prom. And how about after all of that she actually went with this dude to his prom? How
Nice.
cool is that?
Who
That's
did?
awesome.
Some UFC ring girl. She was on the
Thanks for
cover of
listening.
Maxim.
No, he never said the name. I was just saying if he actually said the name. And what Ariana was it?
I don't remember what her name was. They talked about it in the Maxim magazine.
Well, I'm
she
gonna
actually
write
went
her
with
and
this
tell her I
kid
love her.
to his high school reunion,
I
or to his
wanna
high
go on a
school.
dinner date.
How many
Prom.
YouTubes did he make? Because I can make more.
Me
No, actually, Matt will
Matt-
make more, and Matt will get that bitch.
Yeah.
So
Yes, he will.
Well, I think Matt's finally got somebody that's happy. Can't believe it. It ain't chemo. It is not chemo.
You sure, man?
Yeah, it's a female, and he's really happy. I watched his last video, and he made a
Hey,
Chemo
man,
man,
come on,
pumps the other week.
you
man.
watched his last what?
his last YouTube video. He talked about her.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's really
we might
happy.
not
I'm
want to bring
proud
that up on the air.
Well, if he talked about it on YouTube,
No,
that's
he
what
talked
I'm
about it on
saying.
YouTube. It was
Okay.
on his last YouTube video. I watch your videos.
Actually,
Matt.
I just saw, but
I do.
I did. I just saw Matt Sunday. He seemed happy as a damn clam.
Yeah.
Happy as I've seen him in a long time.
Yeah.
You know, let me ask you a question. Why do people say they slept like a baby when a baby only sleeps a couple hours a night? Every couple hours.
I just assume that they're sucking their thumb, shitting on themselves.
There you
Well, I
go.
do that, and I'm not a baby.
And why do they call it? If airplanes are so safe, why do they call it the terminal?
Or why is it
Ah!
or they call it a smart car, but you look so freaking retarded driving it.
Here's
Yeah.
let me throw in a plug here because Katz just told me GeekWeek.com has worked out a deal with High Spots, and they're gonna start live streaming wrestling on their website, like all that cool ass Japanese wrestling, like Masawa, like all those Japanese legends you want to see. Like Geek Week is gonna start putting that shit on live all the time. I've sit here for like a couple hours in the last week and just watched wrestling on there. It's cool as shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Check
Yeah.
that out.
But High Spots is real cool, man. Those guys, here's a plug to highspots.com. They always take care of me, so those guys are good people.
We want to give a plug to the O Show too.
Oh.
Those guys in Canada. Actually, I'm gonna be on their show tonight. If you log on to their website and I'll
But
be
it's
on it.
the O Show, right? THA.
Yeah, THAO
O
show.com.
.com. Yeah, I did this show a couple weeks ago. Those guys are really cool, and
Actually, I have my own segment on there. It's called a glass.
they
of
were telling me
champagne.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has that been going on for a while?
It went well. The first year we was all into it every week. Now it's just every now and then, sporadically, I'll get on there and do a glass of champagne, and it's just stories from the road, and it's just those guys are cool as hell, man.
Here's a story. When I first met Champagne, he was a dick,
Tell them about that.
and he wouldn't even talk to me. And he was his name was Sub-Zero, like Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero.
No. I got my Sub-Zero name from The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger,
that was Professor Tanaka.
which was before Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But you were dressed up like a ninja,
I know, but I was
so
cool
that's
like that.
Sub-Zero Mortal Kombat-esque.
Seems like another one of the
And
white
I was
man's
like,
lies to me.
Another one of the white man's lies.
Oh, somebody
And I-
talking about Plain Zero. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
just plain zero.
Oh,
And,
wow.
I tried to talk to him, and he wouldn't even say nothing. I was like, this motherfucker here.
He's like, hey, Big Mike.
And then I had to go out there and and when I met him at Champagne, I didn't even know it was the same dude until he showed me some pictures of him at Sub-Zero, and I was like, and then like at Champagne I liked him, and we were already friends. And then I saw Sub-Zero, and I was like, hey motherfucker, I remember you.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to be mean to you, man. I just didn't know you was talking to me.
I think too what it was is that I thought you were cool, and then you
Damn.
put out those Sub-Zero tights, and I said, oh shit.
Oh shit. Nope. He
Nice.
just lost it right there.
I made a
Very
erring
nice.
judgment.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
I'll never forget one time
At band camp.
Raven was in the locker room at ECW, and I had a match that night, and he had never seen my stuff, my champagne outfit because I was puffed up most of the time over there. Put on my champagne outfit and had the vest that said champagne on it that had lights on it. And Raven said, "Oh shit," he said, "I'll just become a champagne fan." Then I took my shirt off, and he goes, "Well, maybe not."
Raven's awesome, man.
God, that was funny. Oh, I was like, yeah, thanks, man.
I hope Raven and all those guys continue to do good in TNA, man. I like all those guys. Man.
Yeah, Raven was cool to me, man.
Yeah.
Raven showed me a lot of things, man, where I was messing up. And what
Hey,
whoa,
what are you talking about here?
A lot of things.
Keep
brother.
it clean, man.
But,
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean, brother. But yeah, he showed me a lot of things and told me a lot of things that made a lot of sense that where some people wouldn't tell me.
Dude,
I was screwing up.
At one time, Raven was one of the most over guys in the business, and he doesn't get nowhere near the credit. Like in WCW, when they had that Raven fly going on, he was just as popular as every top guy they had there.
I love
And it doesn't get recognized as much as it should have. And when they were doing the whole Goldberg angle, I always felt that Goldberg should have lost to Raven first.
Yeah,
and then because he beat Raven for the U.S. title, I always felt that Raven should have went over, still stayed distant. Goldberg still could have went on to win a world title, and then you got Goldberg as the world champion against the only guy he's ever lost to, Raven as the U.S. champion, and then you got that combination of titles, and that would have been a much bigger story.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool during that Raven Goldberg match. Whenever like I cracked up laughing when I saw that match where Raven like actually tries to leave and tries to run through the crowd, and the crowd just like freaking throw him right back over the security rail. They're like, "Yeah, you ain't going nowhere."
Look, somebody says Goldberg should have lost to Jericho. Well, he did, but it was just in the locker room.
Yeah, got kicked in the balls.
What? I didn't hear this.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
He talked about it in his book.
It'll be in his book. It'll be in his
Jericho
book.
kicked him in the balls.
No, he didn't kick him in the balls. He put him in a fucking chokehold and choked his ass to death.
He choked Goldberg.
He didn't choke him out, dude. Have you ever seen one of the, like, other than Brock, nobody that size can fucking fight.
Right.
So when you see some guy that's 300 pounds of muscle, they can't fight. No boxer's gonna be 300 pounds of muscle. No fucking MMA guy. Brock is just so different than anybody else. He don't even count.
Yeah.
Nobody that fucking big can fight. None of those Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno guys, they can't fight. If they would, they'd be fighting instead of making minimum money bodybuilding.
Yeah.
They can't fight.
Yeah,
So yeah, Jericho fucked his ass up.
I think that one of the funniest lines about that Jericho wrote in his first book, he looked at Goldberg, he's like, "You gotta think it like this. If you were that much of a badass, why do you need your own security force to escort you to the ring?"
There you go. All right.
That was cool. I liked his interest though. I thought it was different.
Yeah.
That's why it was just different.
You want to drink, man?
Nah, I'm okay, man. I gotta drive home. 'Cause I doubt I can stay here.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Nah.
Yeah.
So
Let's not get crazy. Think you
Yeah.
can stay here.
Now people are asking me about Batista and Bobby Lashley. I would. I'm telling you, I would pay money to see those guys fight.
Yeah.
I don't think Batista would make it through one round against Lashley.
But how can you say that? You don't know anything about him. That's a stupid judgment. We talked about last week. You don't know anything he could do. You can't make comments like that if you don't know anything the guy could do. Have you seen him fight? Have you seen him train? Have you seen him do
Well, I
anything?
watched his little DVD.
Yeah, but when you're in there rolling around with somebody, that's different.
He's close to 50 years old, ain't he?
I don't know. Randy Couture's close to 50 years old.
Look at
He
him.
just put a damn world champion on his ass with ease.
Yeah.
And if you get a chance to, I don't know if you guys have seen it or if you guys have
And
seen
Mr. Miyagi's 80.
Yeah, he's dead though. Check out
He's still a ninja even in death.
yeah, check out Randy Couture's son, Ryan. Ryan Couture is doing very well. That kid he's gonna be big.
How's his wife doing? When she get fucked up?
She just won. She just won her.
Did she win?
Yeah, she
I've
won
only seen- I've
the
only seen her
last
lose.
last fight she just had. Like I think it was like last month or month before.
Whose wife?
Randy Couture's wife, ex-wife.
She's
Ex-wife.
fighting.
Yeah, Kim
Yeah,
Couture.
his
She was
ex-wife,
supposed to
Kim.
fight Tara. Lisa.
I've seen her fight a couple
Yeah,
times,
Tara.
but every time I've seen her fight, she lost.
And she
Yeah.
won the she won the last
Hold
one.
on, man. I need this for a minute.
But yeah, she was
You
supposed to
gonna
fight.
make a note? We got any more gum? I need to put in.
Continue.
I gotta put in another order for gum.
Yeah. Tell her to bring it
Yug is
back.
killing us.
Yeah.
Yug is the great Muda of human beings.
And actually, for those wondering, I don't
Wait.
think Gina Carano's fighting anymore. I think she's actually going to Hollywood. I think she's like, after that, what Cyborg did to her, she's like, yeah, I'm fucking done.